I spy an upcoming event.
2 stars? Quite the feat. I like to see my protagonist rising in the world.
Halfling, human. Heck, you're all giants to me.
At last you're able to build a stage, home of song and story, without which any tavern is sorely lacking.
Now that we have a stage, we should book an entertainer. We can use the patron attraction board for that. Wow, a real entertainer will perform here. For us. And for the patrons, I guess.
You overhear a halfling at the bar mention your name and drift over to listen in as a staffer points him in your direction. He turns your way, beaming. Ah, the proprietor! Delighted to meet you. I'm one of the organisers of the Harvest Festival, a week of feasts and competitions. You've heard of it, yes? As this establishment will be a hub of activity, we were hoping you would install some voting booths here in your tavern. It will be. His smile grows wider. We'll have staring contests, log throwing contests, eating contests, log eating contests, you name it. We do so love a friendly competition. Especially me. I love them the most. Oh, and I'm sure you'll be interested in the Best Guild contest. You've been nominated to represent the Tavern Keepers Guild after all. Can't tell you. Nominations are anonymous. He taps the side of his nose and favours you with an exaggerated wink. All I can say is that they were very insistent that the Tavern Keepers Guild be included. Good thing, too. We've never had a local chapter, so we didn't even know about it. Great question. You'll be competing against 3 of the finest guild chapters in all of Halflington. He ticks them off on his fingers. The local chapters of the Brewers Guild, the Philosophers Guild, and the Thieves Guild. A fine group of apples and oranges to compare. Only everyone. The local branch are very good thieves, some of the best in the land. We're very proud of them. He smiles fondly as he checks to make sure his coin purse is still attached to his belt. If there's a way to steal enough votes to win, they'll find it. You'll need to hustle. The shock on his face seems genuine. Goodness, no. Is serving drinks just cheating? Is roasting rats and charging people to eat them cheating? What else do you do? Is renting a room to a competitor and locking him inside until the festival is over cheating? Actually, yes, that would be cheating. Please don't do that. Point is, you compete in your way and Maybe so, and they won't be easy to beat. They're the favourites to win most years. Free drinks go a long way in this town. Hey, you should do that too. Folk love a good free drink. Really makes somebody's day. Ah, an existentially fascinating question. Why indeed? Why do any of us compete in anything? Is it for fun? For validation? Or heck, is it just desperately shouting into the deep yawning chasm that we all have inside to prove we exist? He laughs and slaps you fondly on the shoulder. Nuts if I know! But hey, that's exactly the kind of thing you should ask the Philosophers Guild. There's a faraway look on his face as he nods. I think it is too. Think about it a lot, actually. Brave sorts, those philosophers. Thinking about that stuff for us. Ought to win an award. It's hard to tell if he's talking to you or to himself, but either way the guy could probably use a drink. You leave him to his pondering and signal for a server. They must really trust you to make the tavern a voting centre. You're a veritable pillar of the community. All over Halflington, revellers are getting ready for the upcoming festival. That means a lull in business for you and a chance to make preparations of your own. During a lull, Skylar climbs onto the stage. Hey folks, I'm Skylar Dewbender. I just got in from serving you drinks, and boy are my arms tired, because wow, those mugs are heavy. Someone shifts in their seat, another coughs. So, what's the deal with travel rations? Why are we rationing those? Like, who's looking at a big pile of hard bread and thinking, I'm eating all of this at once? You chuckle and applaud a little, breaking the silence. Your enthusiasm is infectious enough for a light scattering of applause to spread. Skylar presses on, encouraged. Hey, anyone here from Riverbottom? Skylar looks hopefully around at her audience. A couple of hands raise. I know you've spent time in Riverbottom, boss. I hear the quicksand down there is awful, right? The more you struggle, the worse it gets. You just flail. She snorts indignantly. You think I can't touch the bottom? Why, because I'm short. At least I'm not tall. Tall people. Always strutting around, acting better than everybody. You can't fool me, tall people. I've seen you in rooms with low light fixtures. A few laughs bubble up from around the room as Skylar plays to her audience. Skylar rolls her eyes and several patrons groan. Sure, tall people are great for lots of things. I hang around tall people all the time, mostly during lightning storms. Laughter echoes around the room, along with some scattered applause. Skylar looks thrilled. And that... At long last, the harvest festival. Will begin tomorrow morning. Fill your larder and polish your silver. You have a best guild competition to win. Hello again. I've been wondering how you would decorate with the funds I sent. Wow, this wasn't what I was imagining at all. What a fun surprise. You note that Glenda doesn't come bearing a basket this time, but is instead struggling under a weighty bag of cleaning supplies as she surveys your tavern. Anywho, I just thought we'd stop by, maybe do a little neighbourly tidying up. A parade of chattering halfling children come bustling into the tavern, carrying sponges, buckets, brooms and snacks. They're followed by an old halfling woman leaning heavily on a cane and brandishing a feather duster. We'll have this place sparkling clean in no time. The kids are so excited, they're competing to see who cleans best. Glenda puts 2 fingers to her mouth and issues a shrill whistle. Let the festival cleaning competition commence. Fastest cleaner picks the ice cream flavour this evening. The orphans cheer and fall upon your tavern in a frenzy of suds and polish. Granny totters over to the tap and dusts it gently. You note that she's unlikely to be picking any flavours. In a few minutes, the pandemonium dissolves and the orphans sprint out of the sparkling tavern. Glenda watches.
Wow, look at those sparkling clean floors. It's like a reverse tornado came through here.
All stocked up? Are the decorations just as you like them? The harvest festival grows ever closer. Surely you're festival ready now, eh? Still, a few more decorative touches here and there couldn't hurt. I feel so alive. Ever since her performance, Skylar has had a huge smile on her face. I've never had so many people laughing at me before. Except for that time I fell in the pond and a frog got in my pants. This feels different, though. In a lot of ways, actually. She shakes her head, wistful. I wish I could feel that every day. What should I do? You mean to take my act on the road? Go to different cities? The whole shebang? Her eyes glitter, but she looks conflicted. But don't you need me around here? I don't want to leave you in the lurch, boss. I guess that makes sense. The life of a travelling performer is probably really hard. No steady paycheck, hostile audiences, uncertain working hours, wolves. Skylar heaves a sigh. I could probably still be happy putting my passion to the side, as long as I don't give it up completely. Smart, boss. Thanks for the safety net. I'll take it slow and stay here for now. But one day, my name is going to be on the marquee of the biggest theatres in Merriman. She stares out the window with a dreamy smile. One day.
There's an upcoming event that we should keep an eye on.
Rise and shine. Harvest Festival Week has arrived. 5 days. Days of competition and frantic customer service. Huzzah! The best guild competition starts today at last. This may be the closest you come to a battle in this story. What a thrill! Every competitor in Halflington will be looking for a place to show off, host groups of festival goers, earn their love and votes, win the contest. Have at it!
Ah, the Thieves Guild is already in the lead. I hear they've been stealing ballots, writing in their own guild, then returning them. Tricky. I'm glad we're not adventurers. Seems so boring. Walk, stab, walk, stab, walk, stab, loot. Blech. Wow, we just got our first points. We're in the running. Keep it up. Well, we didn't leap into the lead, but it's early days. Remember to check the patron attraction board. Still no points for the Philosophers Guild. Do they know they're in this competition? Votes are pouring in for the Brewers Guild. They must have uncorked something tasty.
A halfling with a barrel under his arm swaggers around the tap room.
The Brewers Guild is offering free samples of our new harvest special, the Emperor's Brew. Not only is it delicious, it's brewed with magic. Only the pure of heart can enjoy it.
He turns and meets your eyes, smiling.
If you're a bad person, your mug will seem empty. Who wants the first sample?
The brewer circles the room, serving your patrons from his barrel. They peek into their mugs, none wanting to speak first. At last, one mimes taking a big gulp.
See how I'm rubbing my belly and smacking my lips? That proves I can taste it. What other explanation is there? Look.
It works. The brewer's smile is wide.
That's quite the accusation, friend. How do you intend to prove your wild and, might I say, scandalous claims?
For the first time, the brewer seems a little nervous. He fidgets as you make a show of lighting the candle.
Well, there is the possibility that the candle was made by a bad person, and...
He trails off as you upend your mug over the flame. It flickers on undisturbed. The brewer mumbles an apology and picks up his barrel, embarrassment naked on his face.
Vote Brewers for Best Guild.
His last attempts to campaign for his guild fall flat as your patrons laugh and jeer. You smile. The Brewers Guild didn't score any points with that little hoax, that's for sure.
Not first, not last. Nice and safe.